Where was you coming from today, Kieron?
Like Docklands.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Is that where you're living now, over them sides?
That's where my studio is in that, man.
Okay.
Like where I work in that as well.
Yeah,
I've
yeah,
got
yeah.
a studio where I work. Cause I work at a site for the creative arts.
Sick.
So there's like container buildings where there's studios and workspaces and shit like that. So then like, I got one that's like half price. And
Swear. So that's like all you can create for.
Yeah.
That's hard. That's what man needs still.
Trust me.
Because then you're like in charge of like your process, innit, really?
Yeah, then I feel like I'm just, since I got it like a year ago, like the start I was basically living out of there, bruv.
Yeah.
Kind of just showers on site and shit, so I'll just shower on
Swear.
site, go to my mum's like 10 minutes away.
Yeah.
Just be back and forth, because I work there as well. It's kind of like you end up just staying in this little complex, bruv.
I hear that.
And just in your own little world and that.
That's
like,
good.
sick.
Would you say that could be like, I don't know, because some people do that, yeah? I feel like, you know, when people like live in their little bubbles and like shit's going bad for them, they kind of fall into like mad things, you know what I mean? Like mentally, like it could be a lot on your mental when you're living in just a one bubble or environment, you know what I'm saying?
I feel like because of the way it looks like, in terms of like by the river and shit, so the view's nice, like I see that I'm on, it's east, but it's directly opposite like O2.
Okay.
It's next to the Blackwall Tunnel.
Yeah.
So it's like, literally, you come outside, you just see the dome and that, like the skyline and that. Everything just looks kind of sick, like.
Yeah.
So it's like just going for walks and that around there. It's calm. It's a different. I feel like it's not even. There's no other real places like that in London because everywhere's built up and shit.
Yeah. No, I hear that still. East London has a lot of that still around like Canary Wharf and that.
Yeah.
And them sides there.
But it's like just, it's a little bit quieter, which is alright. It's not as modern like there's.
Yeah.
It still looks a little bit old, but like next to it, that's where they're all redeveloping and that. So it's not
hella developments going on right now. Catch me in Scotland, real soon.
Trust. Scotland.
Nah, best it. Alright, for the people who are listening, we got Kieron Boothe in the building. Our guy, musician, artist. What else do you go by? What do they call you on the streets, bro? Musician, artist.
Yeah, that's it. Rapper or artist, really.
Rapper, artist. You know what I'm saying?
Creative.
It's been a while, bro, since we sat down last time. And you bring a bag again.
Ago,
What's in the Sainsbury's bag, bro? More food.
Yeah, I thought it's a meal deal too.
Bro, imagine the last time we sat down, my man fully yammed the whole box of KFC on camera.
Fuck it, man's hungry, man's gotta eat, innit?
Straight up.
Man's gotta eat, bro.
What you been on, man? What you been up to, bro? How's life been treating you? Obviously, COVID and that. Yeah. That was like hot topics, you know what I'm saying? How was your like quarantine period, would you say?
You know what? It's strange because I feel like my quarantine period was kind of good for me. Like,
is it?
Cause my job didn't stop, so I still worked. Like I worked 3 or 4 days a week, so that routine was still the same. Like the site that I work on was quiet, so it's like I could kind of use the time to do my own thing, and I feel like that's when kind of artwork started taking off last year because I had nothing else to do.
Yeah.
So it was just like every day I'm just doing stuff, posting it, cause out of boredom, cause my laptop broke at the start of lockdown. So I couldn't make no tunes for like a good maybe, I don't know, 5-6 months or something. I didn't make no music.
Mad.
Like the first, I think when we had that first initial lockdown from like March until like, I don't know how long that was, until the summer or whatever, like I didn't really come out until like I just done work and studio, work.
Yeah.
And then when I got a new laptop, but probably about August, then I started recording again. So I feel like, it was good for me creatively because it just made me focus on artwork. And then like, a year later, everything, like I kind of had like quite a lot of opportunities and that during lockdown and last year. So I feel like kind of kick-started things for me a little bit. So I feel like I had like a different kind of COVID experience to a lot of other people. Yeah.
What about mentally? Like, would you say? Because bro, we've had a lot of people like come through the studio and talk about like certain things. Like a lot of shit was happening, like through COVID. Like obviously, there's always gonna be positive, but a lot of negative due to like maybe like financial opportunities being cut because there's certain things that you couldn't do in that period in time or whatnot.
I guess for me, I feel like I never really, like I said, because my job didn't really stop.
Yeah,
I never really like felt that bit in a way. I guess at one stage it was just like I feel like I was overworking, Like from just
too repetitive.
Yeah,
innit?
you know,
there's nothing
you
else
have
but
no,
work. Just work.
exactly, like,
work. Yeah.
If you know, like having the choice to go out or not, you know, like, but then I was being forced to, like, you can't go out. There's nothing to do, so it's like you're just stuck in work mode all the time. Then I feel like that after a period of time is kind of bad, and as I feel like, although my life might have been going good, it was like seeing certain people around me going through certain things. Like I know a lot of people suffering like mental health, like had breakdowns. And, you know, like people that lost their job as well. I had some friends redundant. So I feel like also me kind of helping a lot, like trying to help people, and kind of like that in a way. At one point, felt like it was draining me a little bit. Yeah. I kind of had to just take a step back and just take time off doing anything for like a few weeks. Then I feel like that was maybe like December time. Like I feel like I had the whole year I was just kind of non-stop. And then maybe like December time, January, I feel like I kind of just hit a little burnout phase. I just needed to kind of chill, go out, and I think I started like appreciating my days off and just going for walks, linking up with people, not doing anything. You get me? Just kind of enjoying being out or being in certain people's company and shit. So
yeah. Did you have any experiences where like stuff was due to happen, but due to like COVID and whatnot, it didn't materialize? Like any opportunities or plans that you had made, like man's gonna do this or that, like wasn't running.
Yeah, I guess for me it was like music wise, I dropped like the Mr. Invisible EP end of 2019. Yeah. Then I dropped the second half. It was meant to be start of the year. Then obviously COVID and all that stuff happened. I ended up just dropping it in June because I was just kind of tired of holding it. So I didn't get to do any like launch shows or any shows based around that kind of project. Going forward, like, and I guess, and even art wise, I was kind of hit up to do some work for Nando's. That would have been sick. Like,
I swear.
Yeah, like to do like a campaign, but then I guess because of COVID and certain things.
Fell through on that.
Yeah, but I'm like that would have been a dope opportunity. That's probably the one thing I was like, like
Nando's, where you at? You need that bag. I see you're back out though. Obviously now, now everything's kind of like.
As soon as things opened up, I feel like because I was active, the opportunities are coming up. And even art wise, because I was quite like prominent or in people's face a lot. Yeah. Now I feel like I don't have to work as hard, but like opportunities like are coming a lot more frequent now. Yeah. Because of like, I feel like certain times last year, I wake up, create until I want to go sleep in it. So some days I'm having, I don't know, man, 18, 20 hour days. Like I might do a stretch of just being active, just being about like for time, whether that's having sessions to artwork stuff. And I feel like, like now trying to balance it a little bit, take a lot more rest. Because I feel like after having a period of doing that for so long, I got a lot of stuff done. Yeah. But it's also like, it's draining, man.
No, I hear you. You're doing mad shows right now, though, bro. Everyone's back outside, bro. It looks
the festivals this weekend were looking mad.
Everyone's back outside, isn't it?
Yeah, trust me.
What going with so how many shows have you done like since like everyone's been back out and that?
I don't know. Like I feel like I've had a couple shows a week sometimes. Like
is it
on average at least like maybe one to three. Like most of them, I've done a feature with Keep Vibes Near. And then since we done that tune, he's kind of on the run on the circuit. So he's had quite a few shows that he's just like, yo, come do the verse on the tune. So most of my shows I've been through just jumping on his set. Yeah. And then like end of last year, I dropped a No Peace song that was on the Silhouettes project. Yeah. And then because the project kind of done well, and then they put together a band for the album. And then some of the festival gigs have been like for the album. So it's like the band, and let's say the set is like hour and a half, 2 hours. They might have like 6-7 artists, each one doing like a 10-15 minutes. If we got features, you can do them as well, and then we jam. So it's like I come on 15 minutes and Kevin 15 minutes, like Mez 15 minutes, and it was sick, kind of like So those shows have been dope. The 2 festival ones that I've had, I feel like the crowd with live band, it's been different.
And the crowds, bro. Do you know what though?
Energy,
man's thinking like, everyone. Obviously, man's just come out of this kind of lockdown vibe, and like everyone's back in the mixture, like, and the crowds at these shows are looking mad, bro. Like no one's frightened anymore.
It's normal. It's back to normal, isn't it? It's back to normal.
I'm thinking, no one's frightened of this thing no more.
You know what it is? There's 2 mindsets, isn't it? You might as well just go out, or the fact that people think another lockdown's coming, so it's like man might as well enjoy it now.
So they're talking about this second lockdown thing,
Might
but
as well enjoy it
I
now.
seen
I don't know if
something.
it's gonna happen, man.
I seen something saying that to go into clubs on a certain date from a certain date, you're gonna
September,
need
yeah,
two
innit?
jabs
Two
and that.
yeah.
But
So,
two
but
jabs-
everyone's back out here already. So
Yeah, it's
It don't make
teasing them,
sense,
innit?
man.
That's what they're doing. They're teasing you, so they're giving you this opportunity to go out and enjoy it.
Oh,
And
you
then
like
they're
this, yeah?
saying, yeah, you like this,
Yeah,
exactly.
you want to do this
Jab up,
permanently,
rude boy,
yeah? You want this?
Jab
yeah?
up, rude boy. That's what they're doing. This is it's a propaganda, bro.
stupid,
It's
man.
propaganda. It's
what's your take on
government,
the
it's conspiracy,
vaccine?
innit?
Bruv, double jab don't mean negative, so I'm like, they're
Yeah,
acting
that's
as if
true.
it's the same thing,
It's true. Still,
and that's
go
my
on.
thing. I'm like, you should be encouraging people to regularly test negative,
Yeah.
not double jab. It should be a choice, innit? And it's like, if anything, if it was really for health, yeah, then they wouldn't sell me cigarettes and alcohol and bad stuff. So it's not about health. They
Bro,
they don't do anything to
About
really
that,
benefit
yeah.
people and
Bro,
help
It's
people.
never been about health.
So,
They
yeah.
was
Who-
giving people discounts on Uber Eats and that if
Yeah,
you were double
yeah.
jabbed or
You can
delivered.
get
Yeah.
tickets to go watch
There's
cricket.
incentives.
Yeah, you can get
Go sit in a
incentives,
crowd of
yeah.
50,000 people.
If you're
Get
double
your
jabbed.
jabs.
There's
So why is
incentives.
that? Why would you be giving incentives for something that should just be? I didn't get no incentive for the flu jab in school and them thing there. I
Yeah,
didn't get
fact.
didn't get no
Who
free
is
GCSE
benefit-
grade with
Who
it.
has stocks and shares in this vaccine? That's what, you know what I'm saying?
And True
Someone
said
is
they
eating.
the vaccine only lasts a certain amount of time, innit?
Yeah,
Not in you, I mean
booster.
in general. Yeah, that
Yeah,
as well. But I mean
yeah.
just in
Well,
general.
no,
They
I
can only
didn't know
store the vaccine for a certain amount of time. For when let's say the government buys the vaccine,
Yeah.
they can't just keep it there forever. Like if if it's like anyone here wants to turn around
It
and change their
expires.
mind, yeah, it's gonna expire, innit? So they got
I'm like milk.
They
yeah,
gotta
but they
get them
got
out.
they got to put it in people as quick as they can.
Yeah,
you know
no,
what I'm trying to
That's
say?
mad, you
Before
know, it
end of-
expired.
end
Yeah,
of
before
August.
you get me like tin food, you know, tin mackerel. See the tin mackerel in the you've been there for time. Yeah, I can't eat that. Same thing with the vaccine. They gotta shot it, so they're trying to just, especially young people, innit? Cause
Yeah,
technically, when you're young, you should be fit enough to just be all right. But
Exactly.
they gotta they're trying
Immune
to push
system.
it.
It's
At the
nice.
start of the lockdown, they were saying kids don't catch it and that kids,
Yeah.
and then next thing it was kids are super spreaders. Then it's
They're all looking at
go get
making
kids
people in school get it, fam. So that's the
Yeah,
next
they
thing.
were
If
spreading it from the schools
kids in
heavy.
school were gonna get vaccinated, and that's what they're saying from September. Like,
They can't do the kids like that, surely.
well,
not,
obviously
bro.
the parents have to give the thumbs up, but that's the next thing they're
Everything
talking
should
about.
be a choice, man. I just don't. I don't like how pro-vax it is.
There's no
Yeah,
choice.
yeah.
I
There's
think I'm
no
not
choice.
against vaccines because obviously we probably all had like TB and whatever things we've had growing up when we were unaware of stuff and that. But like, yeah, I feel
Certain
like I
people
don't
need
like
them
how-
as well.
Yeah.
Like 8-year-olds and that.
Yeah,
I get
yeah,
it,
yeah.
but I don't
you know,
necessarily
but
need
I
it. innit?
don't think. I think it should just be balanced, man. I don't like how pro it is. Like,
Yeah. What I'm thinking though, like if it gets to, because man spoke to my mum about this, and I was saying to her like, if it gets to a point where, like, they're forcing us because they're already saying you can't go out. Man don't really go out like that, innit? So man's not affected. But if they're saying like you can't go on a plane or you can't do this or X, Y, and Z, like, then it might be it's gonna put strain on your life, innit?
Yeah.
You know what I'm
So you
saying?
get to a point- I know bare people that before they've even announced that, just the thought of that, people have just gone and got it.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, let me wait until that point.
Point,
innit?
yeah.
Last
Let me wait
resort.
until
Yeah,
yeah.
that-
Would
People
you get
have
it
got
last
the
resort though?
Depends what stopped.
If I wanted to go somewhere and I needed it,
Like if they're saying
but
like,
right
yo,
now,
you
I'm
can't
content,
perform.
I ain't going nowhere.
That's
I'm
it.
calm. Like I will rave in the illegal warehouse rave. You get me? And in the
They
forest.
call yardy
like,
shabeens, you get me?
you get me? I'll go to house raves and that.
If they're saying you can't perform without getting the vaccine, you getting it?
I'm also curious to see how with this passport thing. What is it? Is
Yeah,
it like
I
what?
can't even tell you
Is
the
it a
ins and outs.
screenshot of an email or something? I got to show.
Well, man are doing fake passes, isn't it?
You know, man, I'm gonna
I mean,
finesse that,
that's what I
bro.
mean.
Yeah,
like,
man,
what-
bro, I've seen
There's no
fake
signal in
degrees.
half these places.
Yeah,
I have to
yeah.
show it.
Yeah, exactly. That's true. Man, see fake degrees, fam. So, man, surely can
what
get a
is
fake
it? Is it-
COVID
yeah.
Yeah,
pass.
surely.
Like, is it just a text message that says? Like,
It's the
or
NHS
whatever?
app, innit? You got it will come on the NHS app to say that you've had your jab.
Oh,
and
so you
that.
gotta show the app.
But yeah,
or a
but
screenshot, mate.
yeah, screenshot.
I'm
screenshot.
thinking how many security guards and places and people are gonna implement
Check,
half of
yeah.
it. Like the idea is good, you know, like idea
Yeah.
is good, but I'm thinking about
The
how
logistics.
they couldn't even implement track and trace properly, bruv. So I'm like, what's the
They
reality?
spent mad
of-
bread on that as well, apparently.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So I'm gonna wait and see because you know the idea seems all good. They're gonna scare me into doing it.
That's
No,
what
I'm
it's
gonna
about.
wait
Mm.
because they might try to do this thing and it flops and it's like.
well, they're saying you have to get a top up now, actual top up, as in like
Boosters.
when
Yeah,
boosters.
so let me
and
just
that.
wait 2 years.
Might as well just
until
wait and
there's
get
version
exactly.
5 or whatever
But yeah,
of
you
the
might as well just
vaccine.
wait for volume 2, bro.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
What's the point of going in early now, bro?
I never
Man's
get
gonna need
the
a
new
one.
iPhone that comes out on that, and I'll wait a little bit.
Same
Let
difference,
them
innit?
get the bugs of it out.
Yeah, I hear that still.
Upgrade.
No, I hear that. bro. Let's pod. So, man, wanted to speak to you, man, about. So let me give you the context. Yeah, I went out last night. Yeah, and I was with my mum. Shout out everyone that goes raving with their parents.
You went raving with your mum?
Yeah, facts. Went raving with the Marjay still.
So what type of event, firstly, before you...
it was an old school thing. It was an old school thing.
Shabeen.
Yeah. Old school thing. You know what I'm saying? Bare oldies in the building. Not all like... Our parents' age, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Our parents' age.
Vibes FM type of shub.
Vibes FM, bare reggae grooves running, bare reggae running, get what I'm saying, soul and that. But, so yesterday, man's catching a vibe, the 1-2 steps, 1-3 steps and them thing there. And then the DJ, yeah, obviously slowed it up to some R&B. So obviously we're catching a vibe on the R&B now.
I already know what you're going to say.
And then my man starts spinning the R. Kelly tracks.
Man's got to leave the rave.
So peep this now.
Man's got to leave the rave.
So peep this, yeah. I'm in there, I've looked around. Obviously, this is not my age group, innit? I'm looking around though, he's spinning the vibes. No one's batted the eyelid though. No one's batted the eyelid, innit? So I'm looking around, I'm like, okay, I'm still doing my 2-step, innit? Because I don't want to look like raw. I don't want to look like...
You want to conform.
Yeah. I don't want to look like a sore bum, you know what I'm saying? That's standing up. So I'm still doing the 2-step, but I've peeped like, raw. R. Kelly's spinning right now, so I'm looking around
the royalties and that.
And I'm like, raw. But everyone's still 2-stepping. Everyone's still vibes-in. Then he dropped her next R. Kelly track.
Nah, he's doing the throwback.
And then I'm seeing hands in the air. Section. Like, you know the old school?
Nah.
But it's like raw, so people are vibes in. So man's like raw. So I'm thinking like, is R. Kelly like just cancelled to us, or is like because the olders are still banging his shit?
Yeah, you say.
Do you think they're well informed though?
Yeah,
they know what's going on.
Yeah, no, there's a difference between knowing what's going on and being well informed.
They know what's going on.
They ain't watched the Netflix documentary.
Trust. If you've watched it and you still bang the tune,
if you watch that, I had to delete all his things from my library, bro. Remove from library.
Swear down.
If I'm the only time I can let R. Kelly run is on the radio. I'm not gonna be extra like turn it off. You get me? But my personal preference,
no one battered that eyelid.
But
no one battered the eyelid.
Is the music separate from the guy?
Exactly.
No.
What do you think, Kieron? Because this is a hot topic right now. Yeah, there's been a lot of, I don't even want to mention names, but there's been a lot of rappers. Yeah, like even in America, I'm talking about who have been in hot water. For like saying certain things. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
And obviously, I don't even want to talk about cancel culture, but it exists. It really does. You know what I'm saying? People can stop your bag like that. You know what I'm saying? If you say certain things, and like there's been people that's been in hot water, and when people say like, "Rah, yeah, we're not gonna sponsor you, or we're not gonna play your music, or we're not gonna like support your business or whatever you got going on, because you did X, Y, and Z, and that's final." You know what I'm saying? But these people have still like created stuff that are out in the atmosphere for us to use or listen to or watch people still or whatever. You know what I'm trying to say? So
everything up till that point, what happens then? Like, do we still listen to the stuff up to that point?
So what's the boundary? You know what I'm trying to say?
Everyone's moral compass is skewed. Fam. There's no right or wrong.
Because a lot of people dashed the Ross Clark CDs out the window when they heard what R. Kelly did. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Do you know what
it is? But then in the rave last night, they're 2-stepping and the man them are catching a slow ones. You know what I'm saying? I went to the R. Kelly.
I went to the No Behaviour live pod, and man tried to spin R. Kelly and everyone was booing, fam.
That's what I'm saying. I went somewhere recently and but it was a similar thing. It was like a girl's, I think she might have been in her 30s. It was her birthday party. DJ was older, like in his 50s.
Yeah.
Spinning the R. Kelly tune. Only one person, like people was vibing, only one person said, "Nah, turn that off, cut that off."
People are booing still.
No. Like he stopped it for a bit, but then he kind of just span it. Like he just thought ban it, and no one else really said anything.
Bro, when I say last night, there was a man. He dropped like a back to back.
Oh, what? He played more than one R. Kelly song?
Yeah, bro.
Wow.
He spun it.
Wild still.
Like a segment.
He's an animal.
And I was like, bro.
He's an animal.
But it's like I think. Do you know what? I think the cancel culture only exists for our generation, bro.
But
it really
do you
does,
think?
fam.
I think it needs.
But when we talk Michael Jackson,
Nah, he's not cancelled.
them lot still know.
You know
them lot
what did
still
he do?
know
What
what
did
he
he
was
do?
doing.
What
like
did
you're
he do?
saying, obviously we watched the R. Kelly doc. You know what I'm saying?
Wait. What did Michael Jackson do, bro?
We don't know what he done,
Yeah,
but he's
bro.
definitely boogie.
There's
innit?
not.
We
There's
can't-
not.
You know
Like,
that he was boogie.
he ain't got the R. Kelly.
You know that. You know what I'm saying?
What MJ? Nah, that's my guy.
You know that he was
That's my
boogie.
guy. That's my guy.
I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
That's my
But,
guy.
aye, the rhythm still gets spun though, innit?
Yeah.
The rhythm still gets
You know
spun,
what?
The
fam.
facts ain't there. We don't know 100%. With R. Kelly, we've seen their testimony. Like with Michael, it's like, well, man didn't have a childhood. He seemed a bit. You know
But
what I'm
R.
saying?
Kelly
He
got
couldn't
a
have been
touch.
all there.
Remember the thing he got abused when he was
That's
younger
what
as
I mean.
well.
So it's
R.
like
Kelly
he
kind
couldn't
of.
have been all there. He might have mentally still been a child. In a
Yeah,
way.
he technically
Who?
was. You can kind of see.
MJ?
Jackson, yeah.
Nah,
like,
MJ, you
so I
can
don't
see
know
that
if
he
the
was.
thing of him doing whatever
Actually,
kid,
or just being childish.
or him just being childish and
Yeah, I
have
get
kid
what you
friends.
mean.
You don't even know, bruv. Like think
That's
about
weird,
think about
though,
what
bro.
we know of, like
Yeah, of course it's weird.
mental illness and or just certain things now that were not known in the 70s, bruv, or
Yeah,
80s or
yeah.
whenever. You know what I mean?
Well, you know his childhood was stripped from him, innit? But
Yeah,
it's
he
not an
was a child
excuse, though.
star. He was making his family millions,
Yeah,
bruv.
it's not an excuse.
In the 70s, whatever.
I think it just depends on the crime, bro. It's
Yeah.
and as bad as this sounds, I think crime against women is, or even children and women, is highly,
frowned upon in society.
highly
It's
frowned
just-
upon in society. Because,
it's
for
scum,
example, I know the gangsters don't, but if 6ix9ine comes on, I'm not really caring. Do you get what I'm trying to say? I know
Yeah.
the real gangsters who are really about the street codes. Hey, I'll turn that off and that, but that's not my life. So for me, I'm just like 6ix9ine. I don't really care. I can't really think
Yeah.
of someone else off the top of my head.
Do you spin 6ix9ine?
Nah, I never did. He says the N-word way too much for my life. And still, I can't lie to you.
Most of the Mexicans in America
Yeah,
do
they
though.
do.
Yeah, that's
innit?
what I'm saying. That, it just,
The Puerto Ricans and
I
that.
just
Like Fat
feel
Joe
like
does,
I'm
isn't
just
it?
saying
Yeah.
it bears because you can say it and get away with it. I don't know, man. It just rubs me the wrong way. When I watch it and you're saying it bare times, like more than I'm hearing black artists say it. It's like, chill out, fam.
Because even though
I hear
Like, it's
you.
different because like over here, we don't have that. Like our Hispanic friends and Asian friends, they can't be.
They don't
using
cross that
like,
line,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? It's not.
it's not like that. Because even like DVS, bro, like people wanted to cancel him, but it's because of the type of crime.
Yeah,
I believe it's because man still listens to Tion Wayne, Fredo. I'm just trying to play all the people that have been to jail, just in general. Do you know what I'm saying? You technically have done wronging. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, but it
But
depends on what they're doing.
Exactly, it depends on what the crime is.
Yeah,
you get what I'm
we're cool
trying to
with
say?
drugs, we're cool with
Yeah, we're
shoot,
cool with
man.
drugs. Cool with man shoot, man. We're cool with
You know what I'm
stuff,
saying?
man.
Like it's fucked. It's
true,
mad.
it's
It's
true.
mad. But it's like, we are, like, we're
Rimsey, you
kinda
get me,
cool
man.
with that, like-
Listen to all them guys. I'm spit it. You get me? And what's mad is, as bad as it sounds, put a paper and all of that. Because of the stories they've done, it creates character in their music.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm trying to say? Man, start saying, yeah, he's real.
Yeah,
Do you get what I'm
yeah,
trying to say? He's doing some real stuff. And bro, I fuck with it. I listen to it as well. It's entertainment for me, bro. But now once you hear a man say, because it's mad. Because if man's touch a little girl or a child and that, and then you're still singing a love song,
Yeah, it's whoa.
it's kind of like, bro, what are you singing about?
Yeah.
What's man listening to you actually sing
After
about?
Clock, man wrote Aaliyah's album and they called it Age Ain't Nothing But a Number.
Yeah, like when you
Come
break
on,
it down,
man.
like.
He was hiding in plain sight, like he was there, he was writing
Bro,
tunes.
you know, he gave it to us, but he said, "Hi,
yeah.
you can't see." That's what he did. He said, "This is it, but you can't see it." That's what he done.
Nah, he's a different kind of sicko, you
Yeah,
know.
but
Man
when you
can't-
break it down, man actually thinks like raw, man's
was
there
untouchable. He was-
singing. Asian number, but man's
you
talking,
don't know what's that?
but man's saying it, but that means I'm talking about bro, like you get it. But when you break it down, you're basically projecting man's sins just in there, like in the rave. There was just bare sins flying like yesterday, like everyone's singing his lyrics.
I can't.
That
like
is
for
mad.
me, yeah, I can say, listen, there's enough music out there that I don't gotta listen to them tunes.
Yeah.
There's enough. Like I ain't got, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, it depends on the crime, but with certain things like that, with R. Kelly, like to me, there's no question. It's like
I feel like musicians, get a different kind of rap when it's like other people in the public eye though. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
What do you mean?
So if like, obviously we heard what the baby said about
Yeah.
whatever, yeah.
Even him, that's not a crime. It's just he said
Yeah,
something
it's-
stupid.
yeah,
A man's
but it's
nearly
also like,
cancelled.
there's actions for
Nah,
Yeah,
Yeah,
cool, yeah,
like, you're so
yeah,
dumb.
no,
You're
no,
dumb
of
for
course.
saying
No,
that.
he
Why
is,
would
he
you
is,
even
he
say
is,
that?
he
Yeah.
is.
But
But-
he didn't do nothing mad.
but-
He didn't do anything.
Yeah, he ain't
But
done anything. Yeah,
it's- yeah. He
It
didn't
was a kind of like jerk. He didn't need to say it, but
yeah, of
it
course.
was
There
kinda-
was no need.
he was in his element. He was just
Like,
throwing
in that
out
instance,
stuff. Do you know what I'm saying?
I
And
don't
then
really
he
feel
ended up
sorry in
saying
a way because
something.
I'm like, you're a grown man. You should
Yeah,
know.
like you
Yeah.
said, actions have
Action,
consequences.
yeah, like it's like.
But
bruv,
like if say I don't know, like someone who's not in the
music industry.
like music industry
Or what, like
says what
Lewis?
the baby
say
said.
what
No, alright, good example, Lewis Hamilton. told his little niece or nephew,
don't wear,
take off the dress, man. You're a gal.
And he got mad stick for it.
Got mad stick for it, but
Mad
man's
stick.
not cancelled. You get me?
Yeah.
Still driving, still insured.
And that's what I'm
not
saying.
insured,
So, like,
sponsored.
It's maybe down to how he carries himself. I
Himself
don't
as
know.
a person, yeah,
and how
yeah.
he maybe fobbed it off, or how he.
Yeah, because he came out and said sorry, innit?
Is it?
Yeah, he came out
Well,
and said
so
sorry.
did the baby though.
Yeah,
But
the
he's still
baby
in
did.
hot water.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Maybe.
It's true. Music, you
it's
get
hard
more.
because, yeah, the music, because of the music he makes.
Yeah.
All of his songs are
You
got
gotta-
beating things like extra. You know what I'm saying? He's on this like.
I think because you have to digest music. As bad as it sounds, you don't have to digest Lewis Hamilton. He races. It's up to you to go watch it. Music. Not that you have to listen to music, but if you're at a festival and you go to the festival, it's there. You get me?
No, but people that
your-
are into like Formula One and that,
Yeah.
they would see that as like we see or we digest music. They'd be digesting the Formula
it's
One.
true, still.
They'll be fully immersed in it.
I don't know why. I don't know why man gets less of a rap, but then it works both ways because when it's something that's controversial that doesn't seem to be cancelled by cancel culture or I don't know what you would call it, like minority groups, like Lil Nas X when he does the Blood Shoes.
Yeah,
That's mad to me.
Yeah, he done the Blood Shoes, but then he bounced back with the video.
That's mad
that
to me.
became mad, like spoken about as well.
That's
with the-
mad to me.
what's his
Man's
name?
talking about man's basically
Harlow
with the devil. You get me,
Yeah,
and all of that.
was crazy.
That's crazy to man.
That
mad
was-
energies.
But
Yeah, like
man
putting
gets
blood in the shoe or
Yeah,
something.
but man's
Was it a bit
got
of
1
blood in
cent
the
of human blood in each
Yeah,
one or
like,
something.
Like,
But that's all right. That's calm. Man's outside, not cancelled. And then he did the next music video.
yeah, celebrated.
Yeah.
And then anyone that spoke out about it, they got cancelled.
Cancelled. That's what I'm saying. So certain people just hold the next power, and I don't know why or where or how. This pod might be done after today for us talking about this.
But I think we was done from last episode, bro.
Yeah, the last episode we might be done from that still, but we definitely lost some white viewers, fam. I'll tell you that much, fam, from the last episode. But
Bro.
but it's mad. Whoever controls what they control it. I know that sounds like a mad sentence, but that's what it comes down to, and I don't know why. But for me, it's the crime. Like as petty as that sounds, or as probably even incorrect. Like you get me? If you're honest, like you shouldn't really be saying, "Oh, that crime weighs more than that crime." But
No, but I would say like the stuff that R. Kelly has done, allegedly, or no, we know.
Nah, we know.
yeah,
we
you can
know
say
that
allegedly
shit.
though.
Nah,
innit? I
it's
guess
not allegedly, we
he's
know.
not convicted, innit? So
The stuff that he's supposedly done, is like at the top of the list.
Yeah,
in,
yeah.
like,
It's just mad. Like, you know what I'm saying?
it is.
Kids,
But
women, nah.
so knowing that,
and it's repetitive.
knowing
Like,
that,
Look at the tunes he's made.
more
and
than
that,
once,
You see
knowing
why-
that more
oh,
than
He's
once.
like trapped in the closet and that, bro.
Oh yeah, that was mad. That
come
trapped in the closet was
on,
mad.
he was
With the
telling
wolf
us.
and that in the thing. Yeah, trapped in the closet was fucked up.
He done
Still.
like 13 of them.
Yeah.
They were gripping though. They were mad gripping.
See where he used to
though.
end them in that. Man had to come back and watch the next one. Instead of trapped in the closet. Oh, he's funny still.
They were mad gripping.
Do you know why
though.
he's peak, yeah? And I'm not allowing him for anything he done, yeah? But you see if man said, oh, I fell in love with Aaliyah when she was young. I'm not giving him a blind, but it's like, you're still a pedo, innit? You're done. But one, you get me? Like, I don't have to explain it, but you see, like, man's done, like,
Yeah, like there's
you're a repeat offender, like you're boying it. He was already boying it, obviously. I'm not giving him no blind for the first one. But this is why he's foul.
Yeah.
Because it's not like,
It's like you have a preference.
yeah, that's
have
it.
a preference.
That is
That's
it.
when it- this
That's
is-
what I said. If he
There's
said,
no
I
exception.
fell
You
in
have
love
a
with
preference.
Aaliyah.
That is wrong.
Yeah,
man.
bro, you have a
get me?
preference. And you're a grown ass man. Like, come on,
Yeah,
man.
like, cuz
Nah, he's done.
you
He's
can't read
done.
and write. What,
But they're
He's
still,
done.
as I said, they're still spinning his stuff, innit?
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, I
It's cultural though.
yeah,
It's
no, I
us.
really do believe, bro. Like the cancel culture shit is like our generation, bro.
Yeah, no,
Like,
probably more so.
Like
people
our
from the
parents'
80s
generation,
onwards.
they're not
Yeah,
even.
90s onwards.
We care, yeah, it's the
We'll-
90s onwards still. We care more.
Yeah,
We care
like,
more.
they don't care, bro.
Of course not.
They don't care. Do you know what they would like? That generation, the older generation, will hear what you done and go, "Rah, that's mad," you know. But then
That's it.
they'll still dance to the things.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
of course.
saying?
What,
But they can. But I appreciate the fact that they could separate, because let's not deny it, fam.
the songs are good.
Yeah,
R.
you know
Kelly
what it is?
made some
Because
bangers.
Yeah,
I
facts.
guess in that time though, you only knew the artist for the music, innit?
Yeah.
Now we know the artists with their social media. We know everything. We can see
Who they
them,
are,
like,
innit? We know who
like,
they
we
are.
know who they are a lot more. Like
Yeah.
before, people weren't even dropping. They might drop a tune every 6 months and that.
Yeah.
Like they're not even on the circuit like that.
Yeah, man
So I
weren't
feel like-
putting their life out there as well.
Yeah, so I feel like the relationship fans
Dynamics.
and supporters had with artists, there was like a mystique. Like it was
Yeah,
Yeah.
there was that barrier. You know what I mean?
Now
and they could present
everything's broken,
themselves a
innit?
certain way. Yeah,
I think we need to get back to that, bro.
Well, where the
It's
artist is like,
really
where the
do,
artist
fam.
is like an international artist. He's
I think
gone.
like
Some people would move
I think
like that.
Stormzy's tried to do that with him
Stormzy,
getting off.
Dave, couple guys do it. Like
Yeah.
in America, you got like Kendrick, Cole. Like they
Yeah.
we don't know nothing about their lives. We
Yeah.
don't
Yeah.
see no paparazzi pictures. They're living.
Facts.
They're doing their thing.
I
but-
don't know their hobbies and
Yeah,
that,
I don't
you
know
get
what
me?
their kids look like.
Yeah.
I think we
their
need to
girl
get
looks
back
like.
to that, bro.
So there's
Because
couple
that
man
kind
that
of
do it.
that kind of mystique that you said, yeah, that
think it's
kind of
needed, man.
entices people, innit?
Yeah.
Of course, where you been? Innit? When you drop, it's like, right, where you been?
Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
more like I feel like even one of the, like I guess Ed Sheeran does that, being one of the biggest artists in the UK. Pop, but like he's in a different world.
Yeah.
and I rate that he just says, you know what, I'm
Do
ducking
my
out.
thing, yeah.
I'm going for 2 years. I'm gone. We go chill with my family, do my thing, enjoy this money for a bit, whatever. Come back, drop some music. Like it shows where he's like he don't get lost in the sauce. Like
Yeah.
I think if you indulge in that way of like being, I think like we see people just getting lost, man, in the get caught up in the Insta stuff, in the get drawn out. You just, you know what I mean? You get looking at the comments. You get like you have to just use it for its purpose, bro.
What do you think about social media, bro?
If I didn't do music and art, I wouldn't use it.
Is it?
Or I might have it. I might like maybe, or I wouldn't post on it. I'll probably be one of them people that have it and don't post nothing.
Just have
And
one of them
to be-
accounts called
0.
I'm
innit?
saying, just to check
Zero,
the
underscore
memes
one.
and just to
1,
be in
2,
the
3
group chat, just
Batman.
because it is part of our, it's a part of our society and that. But like, because even now, sometimes I meet, like now that things are building and moving, I'm meeting some people that
Ain't got it.
ain't got it and living very much in the real world. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then I know I'm meeting the other people that like that is your life is about that stuff. Or like you see them when you're going out. I'm seeing it just seems bare fake. Like everything has to be like documented and
Yeah.
like
It's not
smiles
reality,
for the
innit? It's
cam,
not
like, and
reality,
it's just,
man.
yeah, like I see people that try to like I try to use my social media as like a extension of just what I'm doing, just show what I'm doing in it. I just show drawings, music, a little bit of social shit and that, but I don't try to do too much or talk too much or use it like get involved in challenge like all the other little stuff, man.
I mean, we live in a different time, innit?
Yeah.
So I guess like back when our parents and that would have been our age, like they wouldn't have needed to be on all this stuff because it wasn't necessary. You know what I'm trying to say? You had
now
people's
we
number,
have
you
to.
could call them and say, yo, let's buck up here, there, we're going here on this day. And then when people are advertising shit, it was just flyers, you know what I'm saying?
Trust me, and it's become a way, like even as a musician, I guess it's like, even guys that come up just over 10 years ago, they didn't have to have a mad social media following.
Yeah,
or
yeah.
They didn't have to. You know what I'm saying? Like now it's like, we kind of labels are looking at that, it sells the music and that as well.
Do you think it helps though? Like the social media and that?
For some people, but then a lot of people, I know there's also some people that it doesn't cross over. There's people that have mad social media engagement, no one checking your tunes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and so it's like, I guess I'm kind of lucky in a way that I feel like I use art as my way as like frequent content or whatever, like for socials and that. So it saves me from having to like churn out more music stuff or do more rapping stuff. I can just literally like, I guess my way of getting around everywhere is just the artwork. It records my process. I put one of my old tunes in the background. So it's kind of like self-promo. So I feel like, I'm kind of, I guess, fortunate in a way that I have something else to help, like, to showcase or to use social media for, as opposed to I'm like, I don't know if I didn't do art, how I would go about building myself as just a rapper on Instagram. Like, I don't know.
Would you ever get rid of your socials, Kai?
Yeah.
You would?
Yeah, I would, but I think the same thing. Well, Kieron, man enjoys it, bro, for the banter.
Kai loves Twitter, bro.
I'm not.
He loves it.
It's funny, bro. The application is funny. I don't think men understand how funny it is, bro. Like something funny happens all the time.
Yeah, and you want to be in, you need to know, like, as well, it's just like you can have it and like I said, like, and check it and shit, but it's like the whole.
I think it's good to stay in the loop.
Yeah,
Twitter
You
is
get what
the
I'm trying to
best app
say?
in the world.
And
I can't believe
social
it's free,
media,
bruv.
like it keeps man in the loop. You get what I'm trying to say?
But it,
Obviously, I think it's important. I think the most important thing is like who you're connected with and what you're seeing and like, you know what I'm trying to say?
It can enhance your craft, but there's also some people that just want, you see, like, if you guys are trying to get followers on Instagram, it helps boost your platform. More people are listening to what you're saying. It leads to more opportunities. But some people don't do nothing and they just want followers.
Yeah.
Like why? There's a thing of some people just want to be famous or they just want to be an influencer and certain things. I find that stuff, that side of social media.
Apparently that's a job now, bro.
It is. That's what I'm saying. There's people getting bags a post, like to post an ad. There's people getting.
Is that a job though? Can you actually say like?
I guess, but it's like for how long? Like I ain't hate on no one's hustle, but it's like if these platforms, if something happened and Instagram went down today, then what?
It's mad.
Some men have done.
Yeah, we're done at it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
It is mad still.
it's cool, innit, for now, but I don't even like the term influencer. Just sounds weird. Like it sounds like you trying to. You know what I'm saying? Why you want to influence people? Like, it's weird, man.
Well, it's what makes the bag right now, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's the Molly
They
May
are,
bag.
they,
You get
bro.
me?
They
They
could,
tell me they
bro.
wanna be
Some of them are really running it up right now.
Yeah, yeah, that's
still.
what I'm saying. Do your
Churning it
thing,
out.
get your bag, innit? But it's also like, in the end, like, what are you doing, innit? Like, that's just how I look at stuff.
No, I hear you still. There's no right. There's no
Yeah,
right or wrong. I
it's,
get it still. I fully get both.
We spoke
aspects.
about this previously, yeah. Like with the influencers and whatnot. Like obviously, a lot of them, like you're saying, some of them don't have no talent in it, but a lot of them are like dipping their hands in different stuff like podcasts, and then they're doing a bit of modeling over here, and then they're making music over here, and you know what I'm trying to say. They kind of they start doing nothing, but then they end up
Doing
because of the following. They end up. You know what I'm saying?
But would you not credit that though? So for example, let's just take one for example. He's not an influencer, but KSI.
Yeah.
I think he performed at Reading Festival.
Mad thing. Get the peas. Him, I rate him because he just, he can do whatever he wants.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
On the next one
Because of what he's done before.
yeah,
though.
because
So,
of what he's done, and he's like, he blew in the next era. I feel like, bro.
Yeah,
when
he's
we
done
were
his
in
thing.
college, he was already a YouTube star. He was probably a millionaire when I was like 16 or something, like 10 years ago or something. So I feel like he's so big and got so much of his own peas. Probably,
course.
he can do whatever he wants. You know, like, in terms of the new age influencers, like it's like they're gonna be working with other people or get these opportunities through brands or I don't know. Like, whereas I feel like if he wants to make music, he got so much money, he can just buy whatever.
Yeah,
feature
bro, he
wants.
did. He risk Ross Future. Obviously, I'm not saying.
it's not
I'm not saying
even-
they volunteered
I
to
feel
be
like
on
his
it.
thing is
But
Bro,
different
it's
to
not
some of
even
the
the
other
money.
influencers.
It's
like,
not even the
and
money.
his
It's
reach.
more,
His
like
reach.
he's
Yeah,
built
reach,
a core
reach. Yeah,
fan
his
base.
Yeah.
core fan base is like.
So it's like if he wants to fucking,
Oh, if he wants to
Bigger
start
than
playing
any
rugby
musician.
tomorrow,
if
bro.
he wants to do anything, he
If
can
he wants to
say,
start
listen,
playing
this is
football
what I'm doing
tomorrow,
now.
bro,
Like,
he's
'cause-
gonna get a team.
yeah.
If he said I'm a
posts something,
footballer,
it's getting
he'll get a team.
How much millions in a day? Like,
Like a semi-pro team will pick him up just because man, no, bro, bare people gonna now buy a ticket
yeah,
to come and watch, man.
exactly. He has
He-
a
he
cult.
could do whatever he wants.
following.
So then
literally.
it becomes, this is why you got men that are out here trying to
Do everything.
build
Yeah.
like followings like that,
but
and they
you
don't
need to
really do
Yeah,
that.
you need the following like that, like his one, like that kind of core. Some people just have numbers, but it's not. It doesn't translate into.
Yeah, I know what you
people
mean.
Supporting
you in the
other
next
ave-
thing, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's got such a strong following.
They
that
actually
he
cross
jumps
over.
from this to this to this,
And they go.
It bangs. In like,
Yeah.
He's got disciples.
mm.
He's got disciples. Still.
That's the right word.
So I feel
for
like
it
yeah,
still.
well,
I like
that's
that.
kind of
Disciples.
in my head why I separate him from a lot of like the new age ones. I won't even. Yeah.
He's the god, like not
Yeah,
the
like,
godfather,
he's
but
the-
he's
yeah,
been
like-
doing this thing. He's the goat in it. Yeah, he's been.
Man's
He's
doing
peak.
boxing and that now.
Yeah,
like,
boxing,
he said what?
music.
Yeah, they man, it's not even. They made their own like YouTube, but you know what I mean. I feel like
Yeah.
they're just creating their
Pay per view
own,
as well.
creating their own lane.
Yeah, facts.
And now, because they got the success in whatever they've had in, and they're getting the peas in, you can essentially you don't even need people. You can fund it yourself. You can do it
Yeah.
yourself.
Yeah, facts. And
So
a lot of them are.
Yeah.
Course, yeah.
That's
They-
the beauty
That's
of
what
it
I-
still
yeah.
now.
Whereas, as opposed to an influencer nowadays that might be popping and then get a deal from Sony or something because they've got that following or whatever, Sony can put peas into them or what. Like, yeah, certain some of these.
Man
other
sees that with like a
artists
couple of the Love Island guys that do music now.
Yeah,
I'm not saying I
I've
don't.
heard a couple decent.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna
tunes
say.
from some
I
of
ain't
them.
saying they're not good at music,
I don't know
but
if
it's
he's
just
helping them write it as well, though. You never
that's
know.
true.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
that's
facts.
true.
Go
But it's
for it.
more like for me the is it fair? And I can't discredit them. So what I'm saying is I'm not saying they haven't worked hard. You don't know what people are doing in the background.
Yeah.
Innit? We only ever see the
Yeah,
finished
yeah,
product.
yeah.
Like anyone who writes a music and it's pushed out there, I don't know when I wrote that took me 6 years to write that song. You know, I don't know.
Yeah,
To me,
yeah.
your last song was last month, and this was your song now.
yeah,
But a
yeah.
couple of them Love Island guys that make music, it feels like, and I could be wrong.
They just jumped on it.
No, not even that, but yeah, that as well. But they just got opportunity because of
the
that. So have they
platform,
passed by?
yeah,
Have they passed by the numbers?
Yeah,
Have
which
they
is-
passed by the people that have been grinding? Do you get what I'm trying to say? Is that
for
fair?
now, shortly.
You think that's what it
you
is?
get
Yeah.
the quick bag.
Buzz, yeah, quick
because
buzz.
Some of them that drop tunes, I don't know if they're gonna like. You might have a summer or like a year or two.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
then 5 years. Then what?
Yeah. No one is. Yeah, I hear that still.
But then you get the anomalies where there's that girl, that Molly May or something. I see on Insta the other day. Like, she come from there.
Yeah.
And now she creative
She doing her
director,
thing.
brand and
She's
that. And
peaked
you get me? She's used that and
then fired up.
Yeah, now it's different.
She don't even mention the show no more. Still.
Yeah, it's different. Like, so
when they asked her about it, she's like, that show. Yeah, she calls it that show.
Yeah, when really, come on, we don't like. Yes, she might have got. In the end, yes, she might have got there.
Yeah.
But that definitely
gave her a boost
to millions of people.
Yeah.
After that, he was an ambassador. Like, you know what I mean? Women are looking at this girl. If
Yeah.
this girl has influence over a generation
she does
of
still.
women, then
Generation of people, fam. That's
Yeah.
how peak she is. I see bare people retweeting that she was creative director.
Is it?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
on
I
my
see that
timeline, it was everyone.
I don't even watch Love Island, bro. But like, I know these things just from
socials.
socials. Like,
Yeah.
I maybe watched 2 episodes in the entire time.
The first season I ever watched was last season, and I really enjoyed it. I can't lie.
It's lit, bro. I watch it, bro. I watch it still.
I'm ashamed to say, but I really enjoyed it still.
That's not an shame. It's TV.
I'm ashamed still. I'm ashamed.
You listen to music, right? It's the same thing, bro. It's TV.
Nah. Love Island, bro. I used to get people that used to watch it. I can't lie.
It's TV,
so like, why
bro.
you like? I just thought it was corny, innit? I just thought it was mad corny, bro.
I just don't have a bondage with it.
It's the new age Big Brother, innit?
Yeah,
when we were younger,
yeah.
our parents used to watch Big Brother. We watch Big Brother, so I
just thought it was mad corny.
It's reality TV, innit?
Yeah, man.
Don't take it for a picture.
There was nothing on TV, innit? So man,
at least they're mixing it up a little bit more these days.
Yeah, man ended up watching the
Diversity.
first episode and then man got hooked, fam. Man was just every night, bro.
Yeah, that's the thing. When he comes like that, that's when it's peak. Like every night, I need to be home for 9.
Yeah,
that's a big issue,
bro. Man's all raising home and
later, bro. I watch it my own time.
thing.
I watch Love Island, but I don't. Like, I watch bare of them 2 or a day later. Like, man, them all talking about in the group chat or whatever, and I'm all behind. You get me? But I just make sure I watch it.
Bro, I can't lie. I
didn't.
didn't like the guy I became, fam. Watching that show,
I was
still.
hooked to Love Island, yeah.
Man was getting brazy with it still.
No,
Anyway,
it's a good
Kieron,
story.
bro, tell us like what's next, bro. Obviously, we're in August right now. Coming into the 4th quarter of the year. What's your plans, bro? Talk to us.
I'm gonna be dropping my EP.
Is it?
Yeah, so the music's there. It's just we're just sorting out visuals and that side of stuff. So I ain't kind of putting in a date yet. So it's like I'm aiming October times. Like, I'm gonna say October-ish as a safe date. Because like I said, the music's there. It's just about whether or not how soon I can get some of the visuals done to a certain place. Then it's just about rolling things out to end the year with something, and then start the year from like Jan, Feb, start with new releases again.
Yeah.
Just keep it going, bruv.
Sick.
I'm saying, so yeah, I've got it's called The Stoned Age 2. 4 tunes and then just
4.
Yeah, just 4, man. Kind of
4 slammers.
just keep it smaller now. Like, just
Hit hard, innit?
yeah, because I feel like we're in a different time, man. Like in terms of just how people digest music.
They don't want to consume bare tracks.
Yeah,
innit?
yeah.
I've
And
clocked
none of
that.
the songs are out. I was gonna put one out or something before, but I'm not. I'm just gonna put the
Just
4
drop
out
it.
innit? Yeah, and then shoot a few videos, and then just have that kind of.
I've got that. I'm a singles guy as well, fam. Even though EP is a bit different, I'll listen to like an album, but then I'll take like 4 songs and listen to those 4 songs again.
I think it's easier
I ain't listening to
digestible when man do that though.
Yeah,
like,
I ain't listening to the whole album again. You know when man
Really
put
play value.
the album and that, you know when you go on like iTunes or Spotify or whatever and you press the album and then you put I don't want to the same
Yeah.
voice for 12 songs.
Bro,
Yeah,
Kanye
so-
West just dropped, yeah.
You listening
he's
to that
got
bullshit?
No, I haven't listened to it,
Just
but
wasting
he's
my
got
time.
27
I've been listening to it
songs
today.
on the album, bro.
So far it's impressed me. It's alright.
it?
Like, it's like some
Well,
of
the
the
guys-
features are alright. Some of the features are
Man's
good.
gonna lock in then, say less.
Foreign or whatever, that one
Man's
was
got
good.
27 songs on the thing,
Yeah,
though.
it's impossible.
It's bare features, isn't it? It's
I looked at it and I
every
was
tune I've
like,
heard,
bro.
there's someone on there.
It's like pop. They're still bringing out Pop Smoke albums, fam. I'm like, bruv, don't they want to let the guy rest, bruv?
He's even on the Kanye.
Don't they wanna
Pops
let
on
the
the
guy-
Kanye album.
Yeah.
Swear
Oh,
down.
they bring out a new one the other day. I was
Yeah,
like, bruv, how
that-
the hell are they still finding
I
these,
feel like
bruv?
that is a bit mad, like, because I think the first one, obviously he was making
it, yeah, that's what I'm
and then
saying.
he
You
passed.
finish
Cool,
it,
innit?
yeah, you can
Cool.
finish that one.
But this one,
You got bare archive tracks, innit?
yeah, like, bruv, what if he didn't want to release them?
I can even tell some of them,
That's it.
yeah. I'm guessing obviously a bit, but it's not even for that beat. You get it?
yeah,
They've taken it off. They've taken
yeah.
the voice off and
Yeah.
then slapped it so
How
man
do you
can
know
finish
he
the
would've
song.
liked that?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, allow it. At least take his started ideas or 3/4, like, and then
Yeah,
just
finish
polish
it.
or-
Yeah,
Like, even that is mad because you don't know how he was gonna
of
finish
course,
it.
of course. Yeah, you weren't there.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a weird.
Like some of them tracks, you can just tell they're archived. And when I mean by archived, I just mean
They were just demos.
They were just there. He just spat it and left it. You know, when you just leave it in the booth and like, nah, we're gonna release that one. But well, it's bad. As long as the proceedings are going to a good place.